Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Inspired Entrepreneur Show. Happy Tuesday. Today is November 24th. I keep thinking it's like 2 weeks prior. I don't know. Okay, so this is Thanksgiving week. Let me know what you're doing this week, what you're doing for Thanksgiving. I found a video on Facebook last night of Thanksgiving leftover egg rolls. And I might become obsessed a little bit with getting the egg roll wrappers and like stuffing them with whatever I can. We're going to go get an air fryer. My husband used to have one. So I think we're going to get one this week. But it's an egg roll wrapper with, it's basically an egg roll, but with turkey breast, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. So of course it's like a little bit of each, and then they what's it called? Fried them in a pan of oil, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. Because I would have to put mine in the air fryer. But I've been so stuck with dinners lately. Like I just don't even feel like eating dinner because I just don't feel like it. Nothing's sounding good. So that sounded good. And I'm like, what else can I put in an egg roll wrapper? So let me know. There's a lot of different things I can do with them. Anyway, enough of that. Let's jump into our day, November 24th, Tuesday, year 2020 still, right? We're almost done with this year. What do you think next year is going to be? I have so much hope for next year. I have tons of hope. Tons of hope. I am excited for next year. Okay, when you stop being impatient, the ideas will flow. Take pleasure from your ideas and not rush them. Feeling impatient will not get you anywhere but frustrated. So, the thing about impatience, Abraham teaches us that if you're new here, welcome. I just thought of that. My name's Heather Hope. I have been doing law of attraction. Gosh, I've been teaching law of attraction since 2007 when I first saw the movie The Secret. And I was a therapist back then. So I brought it into my group. I was a group therapist for a long time. And I brought it in here and there because I really liked it. But now I really understand it with Abraham Hicks. Okay, continue on. Impatience, wanting to be somewhere else. Like, so impatience just shows that right now is not enough. It's just that energy of like, right now is not enough. I want more. Well, of course we want more. We're always expanding. Don't let anybody ever, shame you into thinking that you shouldn't want more. Like you're never satisfied. You want more. We all want more. We're expanders. We just want to expand all the time. Well, like if we're moving, we want expansion. You know what I mean? If we're not doing anything, we're probably sitting watching TV kind of annoyed, kind of frustrated, kind of, I want more in life. Typically, I would say most people feel that way if they're not doing anything. That's why, lately I've been more busy than ever. And when I think about it, I think I'd rather be doing this than sitting in front of the TV feeling frustrated. So I'm happy to be busy. I'm going to get busier. So it's all good. Like I've made peace with it, this is exciting. Like I see progress. I see things getting accomplished. I see, using my time in a way that I feel good about because I used to, years and years of not doing anything and not having the energy, both physically and mentally to do much. So ever since I started meditating, visualizing, writing my day, writing a new story, fantasizing, coming up with scenarios, doing stuff like that, that's when the energy started moving. It's like, that's the work. Like, that's why I created my journal, which, okay, so this morning I almost jumped on the camera to do today's podcast. I almost did. And then something came up, like several things came up. So I was like, okay, let me think. I'm just doing this one today. So I'm going to see how tomorrow goes and see if it's the day. Because I really want to sit in front of the camera for you guys and show the books and kind of like show my face, because I get it. I get it. Now, there's nothing wrong with audio. And this is what I say as a business coach. Like, you do, gosh, this is so cliche. And I never say this, but I'm going to say it. You do you. Ugh, that was awful. But you have to honor how you feel about what you do in your business. So if someone says you can't be successful doing audio, or you can't, I don't know how many people actually say that, but everybody says you must do video. Like, it's a must. I'm not saying it's a must. They are, but I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, or if it comes about. See, I've been doing audio for a while, and I've done tons of Facebook Lives in the past, doing video. And then I was just like, you know what? I feel like my thing is audio, and I've done that for a while now. And now I'm like, well, I know how I feel when I see somebody and I hear them. You know what I mean? Like, they become real. Like, I don't know. Let me know if that resonates with you. For me, running an online business has been difficult towards the end, because I want to be around people. And I don't think it has anything to do with COVID. I really don't. You know what I mean? Like, because online business, you're just home. You're home. So it's like your lifestyle your lifestyle doesn't change much with a pandemic, right? It doesn't do a whole lot. So I don't think it has much to do with that, except that everybody is needing to stay home, or as much as possible, or whatever, I suppose. In Arizona, I swear we got the memo that everything was open back in May. And then, like, okay. And that's kind of the bubble I live in, is Arizona right now. Anyway, enough of that. But I crave that, kind of that one-on-one type of, to make people real. When we're on the internet, the people that are on the internet and they hide behind their screen name, and they, they're just not nice people, and they, it's like people hide behind their screen name, and I'm like, I know that if we're all sitting in a room together, that we would not be speaking to each other like this. You know what I mean? So that irritates the crap out of me, because I'm like, show me how you really are when you're around real people in real life. You know what I mean? Because it's got to be nicer than this. So for me, it makes people real. Like, I loved meeting some of the clients that I had or have at the Abraham workshops. Like, my goal before all of this happened was, wherever anybody lived, I was going to make sure that I went to that workshop. The people that were in my academy, the people I had for one-on-one, and because I wanted to see them and meet them and talk to them and have a little, mini session with them, and like really get to know them better, because then they're just real. They're real people. Does any of that make sense? So anyway, honor what feels good for you in your business. So I just feel, or whatever your beliefs are, that's a big deal too. Whatever your beliefs are. Now, I truly believe that video is amazing. I do. Now, I just didn't feel like doing it, because it's a lot more work. To be honest, I like not doing all that extra work. I can get more done if I do audio. So, but I feel this call to do video, because I want to connect, because I know how I feel when I see somebody on camera. Like, oh, okay, they're real. There's this person. You get to see them and, kind of experience how they're like. I think that's cool. So anyway, we'll see how that goes this week. So the book, so I'm going to get that out soon. So let's get back to our message today, and then I'll let you go. When you stop being impatient, the ideas will flow. So the impatience is total resistance. And when you have resistance, the ideas don't flow, right? Resistance is a step one moment, and ideas don't come from a step one moment. They come from a step three moment when you've let go of that resistance, right? So that's another thing to just keep an eye on. If you're feeling frustrated or impatient, like, when is this going to happen already? That's not enjoying the journey, right? If you're like, when is my business going to take off? When am I going to move? When am I going to manifest the $50 million? You know what I mean? Like, it's that is an indicator that you're not enjoying the journey. Enjoy the now. I practice that. Like, one of my things is in the morning getting ready. I don't really love taking time to get ready. I do it every day because I feel good, but I always kind of want to rush through it to go do something else. And there was a Abraham audio that Esther took, like, this one morning, took her time, and she probably does it all the time now. This was probably years ago too. That she took time to take care of herself, and put her makeup on and do her hair, and getting to the point of each moment, enjoying each moment and not trying to rush through it to get to the next thing. And I think I've done that for many years, of trying to rush through everything to get to the next thing. I'm one of those people that like to rush. And now I've stopped myself so many times of, like, enjoy the moment right now, Heather. Because if you don't enjoy now, you're not going to enjoy the next thing. So enjoy. Literally, I was putting my contacts in this morning, thinking this thought of, okay, you're here in this moment, enjoy it. So take pleasure from your ideas and not rush them. This is the other part. Take pleasure in the ideas. When you get an idea that you can't just go, like, jump on, but it's like grander, like a grander scale type of idea, maybe in the future somewhere, take pleasure in it. Use it as a scenario. Visualize it. Just take pleasure in it. Don't try to rush it. Don't be like, now, when I talk about jumping on impulses, those are like the things that you can do right now. Does that make sense? So, like, I have all kinds of thoughts that I can't jump on right now because I'm not there yet. And so it kind of gives me, when you get those thoughts, it's kind of like a peek into your future, a peek into your vortex of what your life might be. So take pleasure from the thoughts that pop in like that. So feeling impatient will not get you anywhere but frustrated. It's all resistance, right? Anything like that is just resistance. And when you have resistance, you know what to do. To be like, oh yeah, I gotta chill. I gotta chill out. I gotta go do something fun, or do something else. I need to, literally anything else, or I need to go meditate. And I did that today. I think the last couple of days I didn't, or I ran out of time. Yeah, the weekend I ran out of time. And I felt it. I felt it. I was a bit on edge. So today it was back to, because I'm recording this Monday, it's back to, okay, let's get serious about this again. And go into the meditation room and meditate, not just go in there and just, like, try to chill and then it doesn't work and then leave, like, actually relax yourself. And I did that and it felt really good. Now I did a little bit of the visualizing. I kind of got stuck on, like, not knowing what to visualize. So what I do is I think of a few keywords of some things I'm focusing on right now. Because if you have some keywords, if you just think of a few keywords, just due to law of attraction, you'll attract more thoughts. So, and when you attract thoughts, you'll attract something. Some idea, some vision, some visual, something. I didn't write anything because then I got inspired to go do something else. So I didn't write. But the meditation is the most important part because it relaxes you. It takes you out of resistance. And that's what I needed for sure today. to start my week off good, because this weekend was, not to bring yesterday into today, but I needed to meditate, and I need to, meditate every day this week. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.